Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the landmark 150th day in a row here on Wrestlescope TV. Thank you very much, Eric. Thank you, DeRich. That's right, we have reached 150 days in a row. Thank you very much for joining along on this journey. We are live, excuse me, once again on all of our usual platforms: YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, and Facebook Live. Thank you very much, Lucas. And thank you to Abby as well. Greatly appreciate each and every one of you. I cannot believe I am going to say this, but I actually enjoyed SmackDown over Rampage tonight. I thought SmackDown was actually a pretty good show tonight. Yeah, I do look pretty good for 150, don't I, Eric? I just got done watching Rampage 2, Rich. Ralph, thank you very much. Greatly appreciate that. Marcus, hey, I'm happy for you. I'm glad that you were able to get a mile and a half of a walk in. That is awesome. Blake, how are you tonight, sir? I thought SmackDown actually was a pretty good show. That opening match between Drew and Sheamus was just unbelievable. And, you know, I loved what they did with Theory tonight. And I'm telling you, he's pissing off everybody on that roster right now. He really is. No, the pure. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, that sucks. Been there, done that. The Pure Championship is not on the line. It's not on the line. Yes, Claudio and Takeshita next week, Saturday, is going to be fantastic. That is going to be a great match. I can pretty much guarantee we are going to end up with Jade Cargill is going to defend against somebody because we haven't seen her on TV in a while. I hate to say it. I really like Anna Jay. I really like Ruby Soho, but I can kind of understand why fans walked out on that match. Anna Jay, she's good. I like her, but there are times where her inexperience really shows. And tonight was one of those nights that her inexperience showed in the match. She still has a lot of work to do. She's got a great future ahead of her. I'm not saying she's bad. I'm just saying, excuse me, she's inexperienced. I think that's what the problem is. Hey, Trey, how are you? Good to see you tonight. Yeah, that Takeshita, man, I'm telling you, that dude is unbelievable. He is a superstar in the making. I think that could be the match if they're going to add another member into the Blackpool Combat Club. He's already faced Moxley. He hasn't faced Danielson yet, has he? No, he did. He did. I think that was one of his first matches on the AEW roster, wasn't it? Takeshita and Danielson. Then he's going to get Claudio. I think if he takes on Wheeler at some point in time, after that, they're going to have to extend an offer to join the Blackpool Combat Club. I want to see him in that group because he is absolutely perfect for the BCC. Yeah, I think he is a perfect fit for it. Now, I don't want that group to turn into, 100 members. But I think if they're going to have a war with the JAS, you've got Jericho Guevara 2.0. Now, Hager's probably going to be taking a little bit of time off because he's got a Bellator match coming up in October. So I would think he's going to be disappearing for a little while to train for that, to get ready for Bellator. So you got to go 4v4. And right now you got Mox. Well, you do have Mox, Claudio, Wheeler, and Danielson. So maybe that's your 4v4, but it couldn't hurt to have one more guy. It really couldn't. The age doesn't really matter, does it? It really doesn't. They are going to have an incredible matchup. I thought, going back to SmackDown, I thought they did a pretty good job of building to tomorrow night. I actually really liked the segment with the Usos, the Street Profits, and Jeff Jarrett, because that put into question, what's going to happen. Is Jarrett going to be biased against the Usos now after he got super kicked by Jey Uso? I don't think he will, but they played it out. And, they did the whole traditional, can they coexist, Liv and Ronda? But I'm telling you, I've been saying it for weeks. I've been saying it since she lost the title at Money in the Bank. Ronda Rousey is going to turn heel tomorrow night. She is going to lose the match, and she is going to turn heel. She showed it already tonight. We're going to see it tomorrow night. Hands down. She is going to snap, and she is just going to go completely off. I could see it happening. And that's what we need we need heel Ronda Rousey. Heel Ronda Rousey that doesn't really talk much. The best part of what she did tonight was telling the guy in the crowd to shut up because his mother failed. She's going to be a heel after tomorrow night. Guaranteed. Brock Lesnar beating up on Theory, and Theory's promo backstage was absolutely perfect, saying nobody is going to stop him. And, he name dropped about 10 people. Nobody is going to stop him from cashing in. Guess what? It's going to start with Dolph. And then it's going to continue. There is going to be somebody every step of the way. And this is going to go on for 4 to 6 months, where somebody is consistently getting in his way to cash in that Money in the Bank contract. That's the story they need to tell, because those are the ones. Wasn't it The Miz the first time he had the contract that he'd come out, he'd attempt, and he'd get thwarted, something would happen, and he wouldn't be able to cash in? Wasn't he the one? I thought so. That's the way it needs to be designed, is especially if it's a heel. He tries, he keeps trying. No, it is not going to be Drew and Brock. Though they did have that stare down. That was kind of cool, them having that stare down tonight at the very end. After Drew Claymore kicked Theory. That was good, because it kind of puts into question, well, maybe it is going to be Drew and Brock and not Drew and Roman. It's going to be Drew and Roman. Guaranteed it's going to be Drew and Roman. But hey, we thought, remember, a couple of years ago at WrestleMania, we all thought Roman Reigns was going to beat Brock Lesnar because Brock was supposed to be going away. And what happened? The day before WrestleMania, Brock signs a new contract. he's going to stick around, and he beat Roman Reigns. Am I saying that's happening again? No. But WWE's done it to us before. They have swerved us before. Maybe they're going to do it again. I've seen multiple reports coming out that Triple H is changing things within SummerSlam. He's changed over a few things. I can't confirm anything. I don't know how true any of it is, but I wouldn't be shocked. I really would not be shocked if changes came to outcomes. It's possible we could see both well, we'd have to see Claudio and Takeshita on Wednesday night because Battle of the Belts 3 is being taped immediately after Rampage on Friday night. So they're not going to have them on Rampage, at least wrestling. So if they're going to have, warm-up matches per se, they'd have to be on Dynamite. Or they'd have to be on Dark Elevation, which I don't think would make sense to do. Cade Meister, I still believe Gargano's coming back. I still believe he's going to be the one to face Seth Rollins tomorrow. That would be kind of a cool moment for Drew to win at Clash at the Castle, because Roman is supposed to be taking some time off in September and October. So it could potentially make sense for him to drop the belt. And it sets up some interest, or belts, sets up some interesting feuds. DeRich, I could guarantee you Battle of the Belts is being taped. Like I said, it's going to be immediately after Rampage on Friday night. So it is going to be a taped show. It is not going to be live. No, We the Ones, Goldberg is not going to be the one coming in to face. Coming in to face Seth. It's not happening. Guarantee it, it's not happening. Yeah, there hasn't been any really big news coming out of Nashville. Leading up to tomorrow night. I mean, we all know Charlotte is in town. Because I forget, I'm assuming it was Lucas mentioned, the GOAT's coming back. She's definitely in town. She was probably at the roast of Ric Flair tonight. I don't know if they can actually show her though. That's the thing with. Oh crap! I forgot the Mega Millions drawing just happened. I don't know. Should I check my numbers, or should I wait? No, I'll wait until they make the announcement to see if somebody won. I'll just check the tickets tomorrow. What, are you looking in the mirror again, Tyler? Yeah, I'm curious. I don't think Charlotte could appear on that because of her contract. I didn't watch it. I'm like I said before, I'm not watching any of that stuff. No offense to anybody else that is on that, the last Ric Flair match card. It's an incredible card. I'm not watching it. Not watching it. Actually, I got a busy weekend anyways. I'm actually probably going to have to watch SummerSlam on the road tomorrow. Or most of it on the road. I'm gonna have to make sure my phone is fully charged. And the last time I tried watching Peacock on my phone, though, it didn't work. So I may not be watching the whole thing live, which is okay. You know, well, I'll catch up either later Saturday night or on Sunday morning with it. We'll see. But I think it's going to be a decent show. I mean, just after we did the predictions last night, I think it's going to be a decent show. I think we're going to see a couple of surprises. I don't think there's going to be any earth-shattering surprises tomorrow night, but there's going to be a few. Kate's asking, where am I going? My kids, 4 of my kids, well, actually, all 6 of my kids have done it. Do German dancing for a local group here. And this is the weekend, the last weekend of July. Milwaukee has the largest German festival in the country. And that's this weekend. So they will be, actually, my wife and my two of my daughters are down there tonight working at the food booth for our group. And then the kids are dancing tomorrow. So Noah and I are working tomorrow morning, and then I'm immediately heading. I'm coming home, picking everybody up, and we're heading down there. And then it's the same thing on Sunday too. We've got, they dance a couple of times on Sunday, and then I've got something going on Sunday night. So yes, Blake, 6. Yes. I've got enough for a basketball team here with 1 sub. Sorry, my phone is blowing up again here. Getting multitudes of messages. So yeah, I got a busy weekend. It was actually nice. Tonight was a very quiet night here. I was here with the 2 younger boys. They watched a movie. I watched wrestling. So it was good. Marcus is predicting a C show for SummerSlam. Wow. No, I'm going to say B+. I'm going to say a B+ show. I think I may have had the tweet of the night, though, after Happy Corbin kicked Pat McAfee in the jewels. I said Baron Corbin had a better kick there than anything that Pat McAfee ever kicked in the NFL. He booted one right through the uprights. It was good. Yeah. All right. So, all right. I've got a couple of people asking. Already. So, what's the announcement? Well, I'm actually going to close this out early tonight because, again, I got a long weekend. I got to be up super early tomorrow. So this is going to be a short stream tonight for 150. And I was actually going to pre-record this part of it, but I've decided I'm going to go live with it. Now, 150 days, I mean, it's been a lot of fun. It has been, because I had taken about 4 months off from October until February of really doing anything on this channel for 2 different reasons. One, late last year, I was kind of going through a boycott of WWE because I wasn't happy with the creative and some of the things they were doing. But 2, I had started a new job, and that new job was taking up a lot of time. And we were in the midst of the school year, and a lot of things were going on. So I didn't have time to focus on this channel to be able to do things that I wanted to. But when I left that job in February and was in kind of a transitional period before I went back to my former job, I decided, you know what? I got time on my hands here. This is something I enjoy doing. I'm going to do it. And the whole, how many days in a row can I go live? It kind of just started off as a joke, and then it became a challenge for myself. It was never really about the actual numbers. It was never about putting attention to myself to say, hey, I've been doing this for 75 straight days, but it was never really about that. But, I've been here. It's been mostly evenings. It's been mostly nights, around 9, 10 o'clock at night, local time for me. A few daytime things on Saturdays and Sundays. And I've enjoyed this. I've had fun. I've made a lot of new friends here. A lot of the names that are showing up in the chat are people that are here every single night with me. And for that, I say thank you. I greatly appreciate it. The connections I've made with people through this has been amazing. And, on TikTok, I'm seeing new people every single day. But, to go back to, the shocked question that Blake had, wow, 6 kids. Yeah. 5 of them still live in the house. I mean, one's in college. But the 4 younger ones are still here. While I've been watching my wrestling on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and then the occasional Saturday and Sunday, depending on pay-per-views, I have been down in my home office studio here, and then I've been doing 1-hour streams every single night. And during the summer, that's been difficult because, I've been taking time away from my family. And we are coming up on August is always a super busy month for us because we're getting ready for school to go back into session. We are the Wisconsin State Fair is starting up, and one of my kids is working every single night at State Fair, so I have to go pick her up. I'm going to be working there part-time as well. And we've got soccer starting up for Positive One. Just a lot of things going on. Dance practice starting up for 2 of my girls. So all that being said, with everything that's going on, the schedule is getting busier and busier, and it's getting more and more difficult. And I realized that at least over the next 2 weeks, it was going to be extremely difficult for me to do any live streams. Unless I was doing them at 11 o'clock at night, and it's getting to be a little bit much. It's getting to be a little bit much. So I've made the decision, and it hasn't been an easy one. I've made the decision that tonight at day 150, this is going to be the final daily live stream that I do. Now, I'm not saying that I'm stopping, that I'm ending things. I will probably do 1 or 2 a week. I'm going to try getting back to doing Wrestlescope Weekly, which I miss doing. I really miss doing that. I'm not going to, but I can't do every single night. I am going to work on recording things on YouTube where, if big news comes up, I'll get some, 5 to 10 minute videos out there, but I'm not going to be able to do a live stream every single night. I just can't do it anymore. It's getting to be just a little bit too difficult. And quite honestly, it's not fair to my family that I take as much time away as I do to do this. This is, some people have, gaming, some people do other things. Wrestling is my thing, but it has become kind of an all-encompassing thing for me lately. And it's not my full-time job. If it was my full-time job, that would be different. But, I get zero, absolutely zero compensation for this. This is a passion project of mine. Any of the things StreamYard comes out of my own pocket. Buzzsprout, which I'm going to start using again for the podcast, comes out of my own pocket. I have no money coming in to pay for any of this. So, again, it's my hobby. It's my passion project. I'm going to miss doing this every night, but, as a husband and a father, I got to do the right thing. And stepping away from doing the lives every night is the right thing. Like I said, I love you guys. I really do. I've enjoyed each and every one of these 150 days. And there's been a couple of these days where I've had to struggle to get something on here. Last week, Saturday was the perfect example. Driving home from Lambeau Field. When Dynamite was here in Milwaukee last month, I had a struggle to get a video on, or, to get a live stream on that night. So I'm not going away. I'm just cutting back on what I'm doing. I'm just not going to be doing it as often. And I love the comments in here. Direct, I don't know yet. I have to figure that out. I got to sit down and really look at the schedule. But as soon as I know, I will. I'm going to schedule something. So if you've got the notifications on, you will know. I will put it on Twitter. I will. I'll come onto TikTok and post a video on TikTok as well once I get it figured out. Hey, I appreciate that, DeRich. Again, I don't know which days I'm considering. Lucas, thank you. And I know everybody that's in the comments here, I know you guys are going to be here. You know who's missing tonight is Louie. He hasn't been in here the last 2 nights. And I'm a little sad. I knew TKG couldn't be in here tonight. He had something going on, so he couldn't be in here tonight. But yeah, Louie hasn't been here the last 2 days. I know he was just following him on Twitter. He was at a soccer match somewhere. So I was hoping to get one more Louie training update in here, but also, yes, Abby, I heard about Dwight Howard being at the WWE tryouts. That was crazy. That's right. DeRich, I greatly appreciate any time that any of you spend in these streams. I know, especially for people here on the East Coast, the Midwest. I mean, Louie, good grief, he's in the UK and he's watching at 5 and 6 o'clock in the morning. That is crazy. But for some people, it's 10:30, 11:30 at night for some people, and that's tough. So I appreciate it. But you guys are the best. You truly are. I am so thankful for everybody, whatever platform you've been watching on. And, please, don't unfollow, don't go away. I'm still going to be putting content out there. I'm also, I've been planning some other things for a while, and I haven't had the time to sit down to work on anything. And that's the other thing too, is I want to take a little bit of time to work on a few of the things that I've wanted to work on in the background here. Yeah, Trey, not saying goodbye, saying, hey, it's not going to be every day. Okay. You're not going to see me every day. You're going to see me at least once a week, if not twice a week. I guarantee it. Like I said, this next week is going to be a little bit tough. I can't really say yet, just because there's a lot of things going on with the kids over the next 2 weeks. So I'll get it all figured out. Hopefully Sunday night I could come on for a little while and give you guys an update on everything that's going on. Won't be able to tomorrow. Guarantee I won't be able to tomorrow. Sunday night, hopefully for a little while. Let's see. Ralph, like I said, I am going to, if you've subscribed to the channel, I am going to, when I'm going to be live, I'm going to do my best to actually schedule them in advance so you can get a notification and you know when I'm going to be on. Okay, that way it won't just be I'm jumping in here and I'm doing it. I'm going to do my best to schedule them at least a day in advance too. That way you know. I'm going to watch as much of SummerSlam live as I can, but it's probably going to be the second half of the show. If I can, it all depends on, like I said, the last time I tried watching Peacock on my phone, it didn't work. So we'll have to see. There we go. If you want to watch John every day, just go back and watch old videos. Oh, the AEW event in Milwaukee was amazing. It was incredible. I loved it. I was so happy that Positive One got to experience it, his very first wrestling show, and it got to be dynamite. And now, if you weren't here last night, I'm going to say it again. We, thanks to an incredible blessing from somebody, we are going to be going down to Chicago in a couple of weeks for Impact and their Second City Slam. It's the night after Emergence. They're going to be taping, I'm assuming, a couple of shows for Second City Slam down in Chicago. So we're going to be live there for that show. I'm excited for that. I mean, it's going to be a 2-hour drive. It's going to be a super late night for us, but yeah, we're going to be down there. I can't wait for it. My first time getting to see Impact live. First time Jonah gets to travel for a show. Yes, it was the show that Danielson announced. It was the Go Home Dynamite for Forbidden Door. Yeah, that was a tough one that night. So, Michael, I appreciate that. You know, thank you so much. Listen, I know you say I'm the only one that you watch for wrestling. There are some great people here on YouTube to watch for wrestling. I would encourage you that there's a couple that I would encourage you to check out on YouTube. First of all, I talk about them a ton, and it's just because I have a lot of respect for what they do. But Fightful Select, if you are not following Fightful Select on YouTube, if you're not following Fightful on Twitter, Sean Ross Sapp from Fightful Select, definitely follow them for sure. True Heel Heat, SP3 at True Heel Heat, they are an incredible group over there. Romeo and Chrissy Love, they're just a fantastic group over them. Follow them. Even though I have a little personal heat with one or two people within their organization, Wrestle Talk. Wrestle Talk are the guys that got me back into really enjoying wrestling, but also kind of lit the fire under me to start doing what I do here. So follow Wrestle Talk for sure. Watch them. Denise Salcedo. There are times I may disagree with her a little bit, but she, they call her the hardest working woman in sports infotainment for a reason. She does an incredible job with interviews and putting content out. Definitely follow Denise Salcedo. Stephanie Chase, the queen of AEW. She's taken a little bit of time off. But some of her older content was amazing. You definitely need to follow her. Just some incredible people. I've been fortunate enough to interact with all of these people in one way, shape, or form, through wrestling and through Twitter and through YouTube. So, if you're looking for daily content, definitely, Wrestle Talk, Fightful, True Heel Heat. Those are my three go-to. Ralph, that's a great question. Do we hear the play-by-play announcers at live shows? No, you do not. You hear the ring announcer, but you do not hear the play-by-play. At least not the big shows. Yeah, I heard Gargano went on his Twitch stream talking about rumors and everything. So thank you so much for all the thank yous and everything else, the encouraging words. I greatly appreciate it. Again, there's nothing wrong. I'm not going away. Just I'm taking a little bit of a step back and not doing this as much. How can I forget about Louie? Yeah, I'm not taking a break. I'm just taking a step back, Trey. I'm just not going to be doing this as often. Okay. I can't do every day anymore. Now, maybe eventually it'll turn around. We'll see. But for right now, like I said, I've got to take a little bit of a step back, and not do 7 days a week. I'm like I said, it's just not fair to my family. I've got to enjoy the time with my family. Yeah, I haven't had a chance to watch any of Louie's stuff yet. I haven't. So yeah, definitely check out Louie as well. And I could sit here and talk about, another one. Good grief. I can't believe I forgot about this guy. Tom Collihue as well. Great plethora of information when it comes to wrestling. I don't know who some of his sources are, but man, he's usually pretty spot on with his stuff. So definitely Tom Collihue as well. All right, guys, I am going to get going. Like I said, I've got an early morning tomorrow and a long weekend. So I'm going to get going. But again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for getting me to 150 days in a row. I'm sad that we're not going to get to 200 on September 17th. The streak ends here tonight, unfortunately, but I'm not going anywhere. I'm, like I said, just going to take a little bit of time. Abby, thank you. We the Ones, thank you. You guys are awesome. Thank you, Ralph. Thank you to Rich. Just thank you, everybody. Lucas and Blake and Ralph, Louie, who's not here tonight, Tyler, TKG, Trey, Michael, just everybody. All of you are just incredible. Thank you so much. I really appreciate every single one of you. It's never been about the numbers for me. We've created a fantastic community here, and that's what I've always wanted. I would rather have a smaller number of viewers, but a good community of viewers, and that's what we have. Oh, Abby's asking. All right, we got it. I looked, and quite honestly, Sheiky Baby let me down today. He let me down because he only posted one tweet today. So I guess we have to go with this one because he only posted one today. And it's kind of a lame one for this one, but the Bubba Ray 5150 is the real Bubba forever. That's the Iron Sheik tweet of the day because that's the That's the only one. Yes, I'm wearing my Thunderdome t-shirt tonight. Yes, I am, Durich. So I guess we make this the Iron Sheik tweet of the day. And sadly, I'm gonna double check here real quick before we get off the stream, but Lucas, unfortunately, I don't think Jenny Neidhart posted anything new today. She actually hasn't been very active. Let's see. I'm gonna find you a. I'm gonna find you a good Jenny Neidhart picture to post here, though. Let's see. Oh, here I'm gonna give you the tandem one. Okay, Lucas, you get the double tonight. You get a Jenny and Natty picture. There we go. If you really want to have some fun, check out the Neidhart sisters on YouTube. Oh my goodness. I've watched a couple of them, and oh, the sisterly relationship these two have is just wow. But Lucas, that's for you right there, buddy. Jenny and Natty together. Ralph, not yet. I've been working on some things. Wait, we did? Hold on. Dude, we did. Holy crap. We got to 150 days and we hit 200 subscribers. Awesome. Thank you. Blake, come on. You're 15, 15 now is like 30 years ago, okay? I'd like to see Claudio go to Impact to defend the ROH title. I could see that happening. Hey, Blake, it's all available on the internet. All you have to do is follow them on Instagram. It's not like it's porn sites or anything. Good grief, All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Yeah, Lucas, I knew you'd enjoy that. All right. Okay, thank you very much, everybody. Thank you for getting me to 200 subscribers. That is awesome. That is really awesome. But yeah, I'm getting tired now, so I'm gonna get going. Have a great weekend, everybody. Enjoy SummerSlam tomorrow night if you're gonna watch it. Like I said, I probably will be on for a little while on Sunday night. But yeah, that is all for Wrestlescope Live. God bless you all. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful evening, everybody.